You ever need to vent? I need to vent. AT&T Wireless. That might be ringing some of your bells right now. Since November 2016, we've been working on the same problem with AT&T Wireless. In November 2016, my wife and I went into our local AT&T store after seeing a commercial on TV from AT&T Wireless that said, hey, if you have DirecTV, come into the store and we have a buy one, get one free for you. Buy one phone, get one phone free when you sign up with service if you have DirecTV. So we stopped in there one day and told them the service that we currently had, which was Cricket Wireless. We told them the plan that we had, what we paid for it, and we said, you know, can you guys touch this? The manager did some figuring there on the computer, and he gave us a printout and said this is what it would cost you for the buy one get one free and comparable service to what you have now. This is what your bill would be. It was within just a few dollars of what we were already paying, so we said, hey, why not? Let's go for it. We get 2 new phones. One of them is free, one of them we'll pay for. We get our first bill. Neither phone is free. We're paying for both of them. We call the store. They don't know what happened. You have to call 1-800 AT&T help or whatever it is. We call them. It was back and forth. AT&T on the 1-800 number was blaming the local store. The local store was blaming AT&T. Okay. We have probably talked to AT&T, either the local store, the corporate store here in town, or the 1-800 number for AT&T, since December 2016, probably 75 or 80 times. That's no lie, really. And every time we call, our sanity level drops a little more every time. We were told that the reason that we're paying for both phones is we weren't eligible for the buy one get one free plan that we were sold. The reason that we weren't eligible is because since we came to AT&T from Cricket Wireless, and AT&T owns Cricket Wireless, we were not eligible. We didn't know that. We weren't told that. I didn't know AT&T owned Cricket Wireless. So the manager of the local AT&T store sold us this plan. Buy one, get one free. Knowing that we were Cricket Wireless customers. Then he couldn't fix it. And calling AT&T customer service is like calling a clown car at the Barnum and Bailey Circus. It's unbelievable. It's like calling a mental institution, and the patients start answering the phone. You could call those guys, literally, we did this. You could call those guys and say, hey, what's my next bill? They would tell you an amount. I'm not kidding. You could hang up, call back, and say, hey, guys, how much is my next bill? They would tell you a different amount. Finally, the manager at the local AT&T store was able to set up credits, monthly credits, to credit us for the free phone that we should have been getting that we were paying for. He said that's the only way he could do it. Fine. And he can only set these credits up for 10 months at a time. At the end of the 10 months, he had to set it up again. At the end of that 10 months, he had to set up the balance. Fine, whatever. At the end of the 10 months, the free phone showed back up on our bill. Now we're paying for it again. We call back to the local store. Guess what? That manager is no longer with them. and they don't know what we're talking about. Well, thankfully, that manager had let me walk around the counter and take some screenshots of the computer when he was making this deal. I've showed AT&T at the store here locally those screenshots. Doesn't matter. We weren't eligible. I've tried to send it to the loyalty department when you call 1-800-AT&T. Doesn't matter. You weren't eligible. I talked to one lady, actually my wife talked to one lady at the loyalty department, one of the managers in the loyalty department, about this. And she agreed, yes, we're in the wrong here. You know, you guys were sold something in good faith on your part. It's not your fault. We need to make this right. We're going to credit the money, and for all the problems you've had since December 2016, we are going to upgrade your service at no additional cost for life. As long as you have service with us, we're going to upgrade your service. Okay? The next month comes, we do have the upgraded service, but the free phone is still on our bill and we're still paying for it. My wife, bless her heart, this has drove both of us crazy. She's called AT&T. She's called the local store, which isn't an AT&T store. It's a franchise store. We've called the local franchise store for AT&T. We've been in both of them. We've sat down with the people in both of them. We've chat messaged on their website. Oh, you just don't know. My wife has chat message logs from some guys, from a guy there at AT&T that actually called her a liar, told her she didn't know what she was talking about. It's been unbelievable. It truly has. Where we are today, we were told again, it's been escalated, it's been denied, there's nothing we can do about it. And we say, this isn't our fault. We were sold this by an AT&T representative. Perhaps he wasn't trained right. I don't know what it was, but you know, this is not a. I don't know if it's the local store's fault. I don't know if it's AT&T's fault. I'll tell you what, it's not our fault. But they don't, you know, hey, whatever. Hey, here's proof of we were getting, look on our bill, we got 10 months credit to fix this. Shouldn't have. You weren't eligible. So finally, today, after these people have just about ran us totally crazy, we spoke with someone at AT&T that we sent the evidence that we had that this is, we've been credited before, and they said, you're right, we're wrong, we're going to make this right. It'll take 3 business days to fix this. We're sorry. But I mean, again, we've heard that before, so we'll see. I don't know if you guys have had any trouble with AT&T. I know Comcast gets a bad rep for customer service, but I'm telling you, AT&T is the Daytona 500 of bad service. It is unbelievable. If you don't have AT&T currently, listen, public service announcement, don't do it. Go anywhere else. I just needed to vent. I'm sorry. I feel better. Anyway, if you guys have had any, you know, customer service problems or whatever, good stories, let me know. I need to laugh. So, you know, share this video. Give somebody else a chance to laugh. Comment with your own customer service nightmare stories. You know, like I said, we need to laugh about this. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.